Hey Fly, I think Yogi might join me in the Discord in a while. So for Imola, AMG feels so much more stable. I don't know what it is about this track, because it still has, like, I suppose it doesn't have the chicanes quite the same, but you know, it's still got really fast corners, still does have chicanes, bumps. I don't know what it is, but this feels way better than Monza did. And the setup too, like, I have a good amount of oversteer without killing myself. Huge fan of that. Yeah. No, I haven't. That's gonna be for next week. I feel like, especially with the way that the AMG, like how uncomfortable it feels, I don't want to mess around with like other cars. Alright, so track is fast, not optimal. Let's see what lap we can do. I gotta brake earlier here because I don't have the braking power that I would normally. Yeah, I can feel already, like, it's just not there. With optimal track grip, I'm like rock solid through those sections. Right side's getting a little hot. Sure, it'll be fine. If nothing else, it's probably going to be a great starting point, unless of course the physics are bonkers. But it'll be interesting to check it out. Last time we were on Imola, Valley lost his mind with that guy that was fighting him on like lap 1. And there was rain, wasn't there? There was rain. Crazy to like to hear people say that like fast grip versus optimal is not that big of a difference. I really don't understand it. I can feel it immediately. Not tuned with maxed out negative camber and toe. You don't do that. Yeah, gotcha. Rained in Valley quit, yeah. I ran a 20-minute race in a random lobby. And that guy that went last to third on Monza, his name was Pollard. He was in the lobby and he did the same thing, went like last to, I believe, third or fourth. His pace was doing low 42s. And I'm doing low 43s, mid to low 43s, if everything is going my way. In a 20-minute race anyway. I don't know how it would be over an hour. With heavy fuel and shit. I don't know. Minutes. do love this track, I gotta say. Like, I really enjoy it. Driving on here is like, I don't know, it's a pleasure. Didn't go wide enough, had a bad angle. And 3/4 tenths, nearly a half second, just exploded. You don't have this track and you're not sure you're gonna get the DLCs? Yeah, like if you're not driving around enough to make use of it, I understand that. It's super lame that we can't race together, but I'm hoping that, like, I'm hoping those days are starting to disappear, because there's games already that, like, I mean, Xbox is way ahead. Xbox and PC can basically play any game they want together now, but on PlayStation there's a few out there that we can do, that we could do together, right? I'm hoping that in time it becomes the norm, that if the same game exists, that it's cross-platform multiplayer. One thing that's interesting is with about 15 to 20 players in the lobby, if they're doing laps, it takes 15 minutes to put enough rubber down on the road. No, 10 minutes to put enough rubber on the ground to change the track grip level to optimal. Oh, I went just a little too deep. Got that little hop. And yep. Well, you know, give up until some point in the future. Yeah, I do have the attention span of a chipmunk. I get it. No argument here. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. If it's the same thing over and over again, it might get stale indeed, yeah. I feel like it doesn't have as much official multiplayer content, right? Because the lobbies, there's no silly lobbies, there's no fun lobbies. If there's any contact, you lose points. So you can't just, like, there's no dirty lobbies. Can't have that. We get from the developers, we get like the daily races, and they're great, don't get me wrong, but the game only has so much to offer. One of the things that you could do is like try to find a league, but that's a commitment that I don't know if you want to. I'm kind of at the point where I'm starting to think about it. Like, I'm starting to be ready to join a league. But I'm not actively looking. Although it was really cool to see that there's, I have it bookmarked, I forget what it's called now, but there's that endurance league that's, the season has finished already. Needs to build a bigger player base to make it more fun. Yeah, I mean, I think you're right. I don't know how it is on PlayStation, but like on PC, Europe has way more players. Like, I'm super jealous of them. Nine hours on Kailami. Nice. I would love to do a big race like that.
30 seconds.
I'd have to plan it out a lot. Yeah. But it's cool that we've done, you know, like the 2 hours, the 3 hours. There's another few 3 hours coming up that, you know, might participate in. Jeeves is super keen, so is Craig.
Stay double file.
Like, those look like fun, and they're like good ways to start, you know, before we hop onto the 6 hours and whatnot. And the driver changing and whatnot has been a super smooth experience so far. I don't know what if I've conveyed that through my words, but you know, it's always done exactly what it was supposed to. It never screwed anything up. We didn't have to, you know, you just go on SimGrid and they set up the server based on that. I'm actually on the boxes, and it's like, no, you gotta go to the left.
Green light. Go, go, go.
My god, grip is infinitely better, even with cold tires and underinflated. As soon as that thing says optimum, I can feel all the difference. I don't know, man. Ten minutes. A little wide, a little wide. Purple, baby. I think we might have a top 10 in this race, you guys. I mean this race, not the CP race. Although I'm hoping for a top 10 there too. Woo. Tires are running hot. I increased the pressures because the grip was fast and the pressures were low. That's very interesting. Gotta make sure I don't get tricked by that. Good win, Crody. Thank you, Fly. I qualified on pole. I led all the way. I think I deserve this one. Don't tell me what to do, Fly. Do what I want. Five minutes.
Fastest lap of the race, man. Good job.
I don't know if it's better to go to first or stay in second there. I haven't figured it out. I think it's either way it's similar. I wonder if second is just safer because you would get less wheel spin potentially.
Fastest lap of the race, mate. Good job. Warning for exceeding track limits.
Oh, that was a proper cut warning? Oh, damn. Damn, son. Yogi, what's going on? Did you decide? Are you streaming too? Do you want to hop into Discord together?
We're halfway through. Keep it up.
2 minutes. About to go live? Cool. I won't be able to keep your stream open, unfortunately. I'm sorry, dude, but I lose a bunch of frames when I'm streaming anyway, and I'm afraid that it's just gonna make everything worse. It's really disappointing, actually. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I have a plan. I have a genius. I have a cunning plan, sir. I'm gonna put you on my phone. So I don't know what to rhyme with that. Who's streaming anyway? Yikes. Oh yeah. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. What am I doing? I'm backing out so that I can join the queue. Sweet. Did I get a bit? Why did this go to 70? Imola. Yeah, I'm gonna get a beer because that is all. Because Okay, I'm back, refreshed ish. Perfect. That way I won't forget it next time I go up the stairs. Hey, there he is. Wait, is that Silverstone? Yeah, that's Silverstone. Okay, it's a replay. Yogi's starting soon. Stream is like a video of one of his replays, and it looks super cool. I thought maybe he like set the camera there and he's like doing practice laps. That would be so sick. Minimize this. Wait. I'll just move it. What if I just do this? I can't. Okay. That'll do. Ian, let me in! Let me in! Oh, fine, I missed your message. I would have thought this game would have been right up Cyrus's alley with the new tracks and car setups.
Green light, show them what you got.
Maybe. He's talked about it before, and the reason that he's not into it is because there's no competition. Because there's like 1 or 2 splits, right? Fine. Like it's a good game, but it's not. He's like, he plays the other one, although this was back in GT's sport days, right? But he's like, he plays the other one because he likes the competition. you know, now that I think about it, it can't be just that. Like, I know for a fact that he said those things. Hey, Yogi. Wait, is that Yogi?
Hello.
Hey. Just talking about, you played GT Sport before, right? So you might know, do you know that the big streamer, Cyrus?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. We were just talking, I was just talking with Fly about, Fly's like, it's weird that he doesn't play this game because it would seem like this would be right up his alley. And I was saying, he said before that part of the reason he's not playing it is because the competition is not, there's not enough people, essentially. There's two lobbies at most of the time it's one and people leave. It's kind of like lame. But I'm thinking also he does have an iRacing account, and if it was all about competition, he would play that. So clearly it's not just about the competition. He likes Gran Turismo for something else, presumably because it's still a video game as opposed to a
yeah, but maybe the barrier for entry to iRacing is the cost stuff, right? I mean,
sure.
If you're going to get into iRacing, especially if you're going to stream it, you're committing to it hardcore.
Oh yeah, if you're going to stream it, especially, you're right. It's
right. So the other option for PC racing is ACC, which the competition, like the matchmaking service, isn't there like it is on GT7 or Sport, and so that's really your only other option, I would say, at this point.
Yeah, but it's also just the raw number of people on Assetto courses is just not. It doesn't feel like it's that many.
You could argue the same point for GT7 now that lobbies have been split between PS5 and PS4.
Yeah, I agree.
You get the same names in the lobbies all the time.
The only thing is that, like, in the competitions for Gran Turismo, I don't know about GT7 now, but I know for GT Sport, the manufacturers and nations races, those were always really popular, and they were like an incredible amount of splits going all the way down the driver rankings, you know. Whereas in here, anything competitive that's within the game, that's not like outside leagues, is just the CP races, and you have one split, at most two. I've never seen 3 in North America, but presumably Europe would have 3, maybe even like 4 or 5.
Yeah, for sure. Is there a pit stop?
No pit stop. Have you done any practice today?
Well, I did. I tried to do the first race off stream, and like I said, the pit lane sign was down, and I came flying into the pits.
Oh no!
Because I thought it was like
a really long
I was
one?
thinking Nürburgring, where it was the long entry up to the sign, right? But this one it's almost right at the corner.
Yeah. Oh no!
And yeah, I
instant DQ, just like get him out of here.
Not instant, no. It made me change my tires, and then once I got to pit exit, it sent me back and DQ'd me.
Oh my god! That's so much funnier. No. I exited the pits, and then it DQ'd me. How do you feel about the difference in grip between fast versus optimal? And
it's huge.
yeah, see, I agree with that. Like, I feel it immediately in nearly every corner that has any kind of like heavy braking. I can feel it right away. But like when I was talking to some other people who play ACC, and they're like, it's not a huge deal. Like in terms of qualifying lap times and stuff, it's like it's a little slower, but nothing significant. I'm like, what do you mean nothing significant? I'm losing like my mind. I have to brake earlier. I can't turn as quickly. Everything sucks. I don't know how they do it.
I had a coach once that told me whenever you do practice, you should always be practicing on a fast track, because if you can be fast with no grip, you can be fast with grip.
Oh, I mean, that's a fair thing to say. I like that. That's a good idea. That's in the same vein of like of me doing my like a few months ago or a few weeks ago, doing all my practice in the dark because I figured if I could like race in the dark, then I would be fine in the light. But if I can only do it in the light, I'll miss my braking points in the dark, and that did happen a lot. Is this gonna be a night race?
Green light. Give it all you got.
No, just cloudy. Oh, is it gonna rain?
Yeah, it does. Might, I wonder.
You know what else is weird? For me, it's saying their qualifying and race are 2 p.m. Sunday instead of like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's saying Friday, Sunday, Sunday. Are we gonna wait a week between races, between qualifying and race? What is happening? Unreal.
Oh, I gotta fix all my key bindings here. I don't got good key bindings.
Craig wanted to do the race, but he feels pretty crappy apparently. He had some food poisoning last night.
Yeah, I saw that. Interesting.
Yeah, poor dude. First he gets murdered on Monza and then murdered by his delivery driver. Unbelievable. Last time I was here, Valley lost his mind because a slow driver was racing him really, really hard in a, I think he was in a BMW, maybe an AMG. Like the poorer driver was. Anyways, he was racing him really hard on like lap 1, not letting him pass, but he was slow in every single corner. The problem is he was so slow that Valley would have to slow down really hard, and he had a terrible exit every time, and so he couldn't make the pass even on like the straightaway and stuff. And the guy just wouldn't let him by, like under no circumstances. Valley had enough and spun him out. So the guy went into the pits, went back out, waited for Valley, and then murdered him. That was something else. For Valley. I feel like Valley does not have a whole lot of luck in this game.
I didn't look. Is he in here tonight?
I don't know. I don't see him right now.
I haven't seen him in a while. I guess to be fair, I haven't raced on a CP race in a while either.
Yeah, he was there. He was there yesterday. He had a small mishap, a racing incident, but it gave his car damage, and then I think he stopped like halfway. I don't know. I don't think he finished the race. Fly says he's in here. Ooh. How often do CP races run? Is it only a nighttime thing? In North America, yeah. In North America, I think the first race is at 7 Eastern, and then 9 Eastern and 11 Eastern. And they're like 45 minutes, 1 hour, and then another 45. In EU, they have so many people participating that they've made it a completely different thing where it's every hour. The full race is like it's enough to do, you know, free practice qualifying, the full race, and then have like 5 minutes so you can go hit the bathroom and then do it again. And it's every hour all day. But North America just doesn't have the people to support that kind of thing, which in all honesty I'm thankful for. I like these 1 hour races. I would definitely not get them
And honestly, the population of the CP servers are even significantly higher than they were this time last year. So that's good to see for North America.
That's nice that the game is still kind of growing, at least somewhat. Do you think that do you think there's any significant like number of people that we picked up from Gran Turismo 7's I don't want to say failure, but like lackluster performance? I don't know what the word is. I feel like some people have like had enough and just left GT7 to do anything else.
I mean, it's the keyword there is significant. I think we've had people come across for sure. I think there's even some esports drivers that made the move, but I don't think it's a large quantity.
Like not enough to notice.
No. The issue is that the people that race on GT7 typically, and I'm stereotyping significantly here. I realize that. I believe that they're on GT7 or GT Sport because they're console people and they have absolutely no interest in PC gaming, or don't have the ability to do PC gaming, or have don't want to spend the exorbitant amount of money to do PC gaming.
Yeah.
And so that's why I feel that I don't think there's, yes, for sure there's been some, but I don't think it's been a large quantity of people.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
People that do have access to, oh, that's way too late. Do have access to PC gaming, probably have made the move, but, or some of them at least, I guess. But like I said, I don't think it's a huge amount of people. How's the AMG treating you?
Yesterday was a disaster. Today it feels way better. On Monza, I couldn't. Well, actually, even before Monza, Donington was on Sunday, and I skipped it because I couldn't put any. Like I was busy with the kids, I couldn't put a lot of practice in. So I sat down at the end of the night when they're in bed, and it was like I couldn't make the car do anything that I wanted. Like I don't know, it just felt loose. It was sliding. I couldn't get like within a few seconds of what I would consider a reasonable lap time, and I was like, okay, I'm not doing this race. I need more time. So then Monza came around, and I did Monza, but it didn't feel like a good tune. But somehow for this track, I didn't do much. Most of it is exactly what the aggressive preset is. It feels so much more solid, like balanced and not sliding around. Any kind of like rear end slide that I get, I can counter steer to correct and like mostly stay on throttle. Like it's very strange. I couldn't even like think about doing that on Monza. But it's like, this does not feel like the kind of car that I would choose to drive permanently.
Don't forget what I told you about TC.
Oh yeah, you know what? I have it at 4.
TC6.
I saw Valley had it really high. I think he had it like 8 or 9 or something insane like that. But I'm not.
Yeah, the
like
2015 AMG, you almost had to run it at TC8.
It just had that much torque behind the wheels.
Oh no, it's just the magic number. It just felt so good at that traction control.
Yellow flag, be careful.
I see more guys streaming it, starting from new, so hopefully more are coming across. I strongly think people. Oh no damage, no damage. Strongly think people play GT Sport because they got frustrated with having to set up a car. Oh, you think people are playing GT Sport over GT7? That would actually be a very interesting like number to see the popularity of GT Sport over the first few months of release of GT7. I mean, like up until now, you know. Be interesting to see if it like went down and then came back up a little bit, or if it stayed down.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag is good job. Well done, mate. Personal best. Cut detected.
Sacramento, buddy, you gotta look in the mirrors, man. Hey, Joey, one Kenobi. Every time you're in here, my cam is moved. Pretty sweet that way, isn't it? Never know what you're gonna get.
You just want everybody to see every single angle of yourself.
Damn right. I can't hide this
That's
face from
pretty
the
little
world.
face. Yeah. The nice attempt at a beard you got, and you know, Canadian toque.
I have solid beard making capability. I just my wife and children run out of patience. So I cut it to appease them, and I couldn't put enough distance between me and Sacramento to make a solid push on this last one. Maybe. Guess let's see. I would need a pretty significant lap time to be able to dethrone Valley.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Oh, not good enough. Not good enough.
Session is now over.
Okay, let's see. Up. Up. With what are we looking at? Think that ought to do. A wild yogi appears.
30 seconds.
Oh, you're right behind me. I thought you were further back. You got a good lap time on that last one, eh?
Yeah, I got a good lap on that last one. I had to return to pits and then get out. I got it out in time for one more lap and got like 7/10 in the last one, I think.
Wait a minute.
You think
You're in the
what's that?
BMW?
I'm in a BMW.
What? What's happening?
So that 24, I don't know if I remember me telling you the 24-hour race where I'm doing in October for 24 hours of Kyalami with QRT where my team picked the BMW, so I figure I better
Get some
start getting
practice
used
on
to
it.
Yeah.
Good call, good call. You know what? I don't know like how different it is from the Aston, but in terms of performance, I think you're gonna love it. The thing is a beast when you step on the throttle.
Yeah, it's a little bit better
It just
in
goes.
terms of it's definitely got more acceleration than the Aston. That Aston turbo leg is real.
Yeah. The Aston off the start just loses spots no matter what. Especially if there's like an Audi behind it. Forget about it.
Yeah, when I first tried it a couple months ago, the BMW versus the Aston, I was significantly quicker in the Aston. But then this kind of forced my hand, and I'm kind of liking it now, though. I am starting to get the hang of it. I'm feeling a bit more faster than the Aston.
Nice. And even faster,
comes out.
Yogi.
Yeah, the back end certainly comes out a lot more than on the Aston. But I mean that can be fixed with with TC and
Yeah, you could,
being
you
more
know,
careful on the throttle. I'm used
more-
to hammering it out of the apex.
right?
I
Yeah.
mean, the McLaren that I drove before that was like that. You almost had to hammer it to get the car to rotate.
Do you
The
do you
Aston
find
is like that because it's got the turbo lag. So sorry.
do you find it's the rear end is rotating when you're coming out of slow corners, or even when you're going through fast ones?
A little bit of both actually.
Maybe just a a click of a softer suspension might have enough of an impact there.
All right, let's enjoy this. Have fun. Good luck.
You too. GLHF. I want to try to keep up with the fast boys today and not get damage and not screw up in the first 2 laps. That's the dream.
Green light. You look okay? Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Yeah. Woo! Survived. Yogi, between you and me, if you feel like going for a pass, diving, I don't care what it is you do, you can punt me out of the way. That's okay with me, bro. I know you're doing it. I know you're not doing it because you're evil and you're trying to murder me. Mistakes happen, so you can just go for your move. Don't feel bad. Don't give me respect.
Little do you know my evil side. I get to you first though. It's a long race. I wonder if tires are going to be of concern like they were on Silverstone.
Temperatures are high enough for them for there to be potential for that. That's for sure. I'm starting to get up to pressures, so I think hopefully I will get to see some more like balanced lap times and less sliding. It looks like this is the slow grass, not the speed grass, so I think I'm gonna try to stay out of it.
I thought you were the blue Aston that was right in front of me, not the one that was beside me. Didn't realize that was you at the start, right at the beside me.
Oh yeah, yeah. Wait, are you talking to me or one of your streamers? Or,
Yeah, no, you.
Well, I'm in the AMG, not in the Aston.
I mean, yeah, AMG, not Aston. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm in the orange one, but Valley is in the blue one.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Careful around Sacramento, he makes mistakes. He's not like trying to hit anyone, but he's gone off-road a few times already.
Gaining on the car ahead is up to 3. Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
It is awesome how close we are in pace all the time.
Right? It's like, it's nice to know that no matter what, we'll have, like, we might have a good battle if we're close, like if neither one of us dies.
Yeah.
The full tank of gas though is definitely sending me for a loop. It makes enough of a difference that I'm no longer as confident. But I'm trying to get the hang of it.
So do you think LF stands for Lexus fan?
I don't know.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
It's all he drives, isn't it?
That, as far as I can remember, yeah. I know that Valley switched. Valley was driving the Huracan for a while, I think, the Lambo, and then
Yeah, seem
he
to recall
recently
that too.
switched to the AMG. I don't know if he's like testing or if it's like a permanent shift. Okay. All right. I'm literally fighting with a blue flag right now.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
It's only been 10 minutes? It feels like I've worked way harder than that.
That was funny.
Fly, I don't think Yogi needs any help with setups. I think he gets his from Coach Dave. Is that, I don't know if that's right, Yogi, but from what I recall you saying.
It's true. I do get my setups from Coach Dave. That doesn't imply that I don't need help with them,
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
because I don't know anything about setups really. So I just take the Coach Dave ones at face value, and I just drive them to my ability of driving them. I don't know. Like, I'm not confident enough driver yet to know that, okay, I'm feeling oversteer here, I'm feeling understeer there. I just drive it so I don't get those things. So I don't know if I could go faster if I push the car harder and get those things, and what I could change on the setup to adjust for it. You know what I mean?
I understand. I was a complete setup noob when I started doing AC this second time around a few months ago. I've learned an absolute ton through Fly, who's kind of like was watching and helping me along the way. It's super like fun to know the things, to like understand, even though some of them are still beyond me, like dampers and stuff. I have like a vague idea, but I can't, in my mind, I can't quite put together exactly how they affect the car. Like, I can't imagine the scenario in which I would like notice something happening and I would tell myself, you know what, I have to reduce or increase the rebound or the bump, right? Like, I try random things, sort of like things that kind of make sense vaguely, and sometimes they work out, sometimes they don't. This is with dampers specifically, but the other stuff I understand much of. I still have to like visit YouTube videos and try to find like other people's setups to see if I'm like on the right track or if I'm like at a complete loss like I was on day one with the AMG. I looked it up, but it didn't help me at all. It just, like, I got a setup, I still couldn't drive it. I was like, I can't. I gotta figure out how to set the car up so that I can drive it.
My right sides are looking a little yellow.
My rears are overpressured and I'm not really sure why. Fly is saying he can talk you through some of the setup stuff one day when he's at home. He's at work right now, so no go, but if you're up for it, he's up for it. But presumably when you're streaming and there's enough time before the race. On the exit of the chicane, do you go down to first or do you stay in second?
I've been going to first, but I'm not convinced that's the right thing to do.
I've been doing second, but I'm not convinced that's the right thing to do.
When I tried staying in second earlier during qualifying and practice, it seemed like I was just going too fast and I couldn't get a good exit. So I started going to first.
I should do a few laps going to first and see what kind of effect it has. Oh my god, Ivan. Car has so much extra weight, my braking points have to be adjusted and I keep failing.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
That's what I like to hear.
No! No, Yogi! Don't go to the dark side.
Come back to me, my friend. Come back to me. Come on back. Trickle in.
1 second at a time.
Don't be afraid to get a few track warnings too, hey?
Working on it.
Yeah, you should definitely take the chicane in third. I tried it that lap and it was amazing.
Okay, I'll definitely give it a shot.
There's a slow car ahead. Losing to the car ahead in sector 1.
Temperatures are supposed to be dropping, but they're not dropping fast enough. Like, come on. I'd forget it. I'm not doing first anymore. Staying in second. After I test out your third gear, of course. Yogi wouldn't lie. It's a miracle I don't have any track warnings yet.
I'm already on 2.
It's so easy to just go like a little bit wide, and it takes it so seriously. Like, hey, no cheating allowed. No, I'm losing time, believe me.
Yeah, Aqua Minerale is killing me for that.
Wait, what's killing you?
The turn isn't it called Aqua Minerale?
Oh, I have no idea.
It's the one coming down the hill, and then there's the 2 kind of 90-degree corners before the chicane.
Gotcha. Yeah.
The one coming up that you're coming up to just now. Yeah.
No.
This one here too is notorious for track warnings as well. That time I took it way safer.
It's crazy how precise you really have to be to get any kind of like decent time out of that turn. Because if you're a little wide, if you're a little narrow on the inside, you bounce your right side and then forget it. You can't turn anymore. And if you're wide, you're just off track permanently. Holy cow. Okay. I let Valley build up a nice lead. Now I'm gonna take it back. It's all on purpose.
It's a slow car. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
bitch. Oh no, I forgot my speed wristbands again. I wonder if Valley's pulling away. You know how far the gap is behind you? I see 3 blue flags and I can't tell.
Yeah, hang on. You're just trying to distract me, aren't you? Or
What?
half second slower. 15 seconds at least. You
Oh,
can kind
wow.
of make up the tops of the numbers.
Nice.
Oh,
Everything okay?
that was rough. Hit the curve pretty hard.
Losing to the car ahead is sector 1.
Nope.
We are halfway through. Keep pushing. Yellow flag in sector 1.
I wonder if I should like try to do the chicane while applying gentle throttle, or if that's just suicide.
I think it depends how you take the sausage.
Oh, I eat both of them.
Okay.
I bounce over top of mine. Definitely don't go around.
Maybe it's car specific, and I can't remember what car the person was talking about or who was talking about it, but I seem to remember somebody saying giving it a little blip of a throttle before that second sausage helps lift the front end up to get it over top of the sausage easier.
Oh, interesting. I think that part I'm okay with this car because I've not felt any like negative effects from bottoming out from that. It's more like I feel like I'm not accelerating out of it fast enough, and I wonder if I should just like be gently on throttle because I'm slowing down too much. I don't really know. It's like a random thing to try. You can't justify it with physics. I know though, because I should be getting some air off of hopping over those curbs, I will get wheel spin from being on the throttle, and if that causes a slide when I'm going over, that's definitely the opposite of going fast. Looks like just a little throttle might be okay. See if I can replicate what I just did. Shit. Wow. I cannot believe I survived what just happened. That's an interesting place to let somebody pass you, McMillan. Oh, this could be a track cut. Oh, I was too slow.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Falling behind the car in front in sector 2.
How are your tires feeling? I feel like mine are kind of starting to wear.
Maybe a bit.
I'll be really interested to see when I hit the pits at the end. I feel like I'm losing out on every corner.
I mean, my lap times are certainly dropping off, but I don't know, from a feeling perspective, it doesn't feel too terrible.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of exactly it. Like my lap times are dropping, but it's not a mistake in any specific corner. It's just like every corner is a little slower. My setup is certainly not taking race duration into account, so can't say I'm surprised. And with the elevated temperatures, it's wearing even faster than it would normally.
Warning for incident track limits.
There's the first track cut warning.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
No, don't want the bump.
Losing time to the car in front in sector 2. There's a slow car up ahead.
I nearly just killed myself. No one around me.
Sounds like classic McRow.
Oh, oh, right in the back, bro. You're not wrong. It still hurts.
It's funny because it's true.
Yeah. I'm at my most dangerous when I'm by myself.
Falling behind the car in front in second two. Warning for exceeding track limits.
Warning number 2.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh god, there's a blue flag behind me. I can only hope that he doesn't rear end me right now. He's very close.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Okay.
A crow.
No. Leave Crody alone.
So I went to Paris, and they have this huge tower there. So I thought I'd start climbing it, but I fell off.
Excellent. Oh, that's top notch.
It didn't work. It made me lose time more than it lost your time, I think.
Oh no. Oh, I nearly got my 3rd track cut. That was almost worth it. Why did the Scarecrow win an award?
Time to the car in front in second two.
I don't know.
Because he was outstanding in his field.
Haha.
I regret nothing.
Well, I guess driving it straight into the sand is one way to let somebody by.
It's pretty effective. Unless, of course, they follow you. Do you
That was
like?
the car in front of me that drove into the sand for me.
Do do you ever follow someone on like what is a silly line, and you're
Yeah.
just afterwards you're just thinking to yourself, why would I do that?
I just did that at the hairpin about 2 laps ago. Somebody went wide to let me pass, and I started following him. Caught me off guard.
It's so silly. It's like you would never think to do that, and then it just like somehow happens. Your brain gets locked in.
I had a snail that I was trying to race. I took his shell off to try and make him faster, but it just made him a little sluggish.
That's so good. I love that one. Oh, I'm gonna tell people that one.
Can't throw you off enough, can I?
It was bad timing. I was on the main straight, on the start and finish straight. I had lots of time to get that laughter out and focus. My God. The gaps between me, actually, yeah, between me and first place is 40 seconds. 40 seconds. He is more than a second faster per lap.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
That was awkward. McLaren spun out in front of me, and I had to wait to see which way he was gonna roll before I could like get around him. Oh, LF has fallen back significantly. With 4 minutes to go, like Valley is 5 seconds behind. I think it's probably an insurmountable lead. 5 seconds with 4 minutes to go, but it's not nothing. One mistake and Valley's right in it. Thank you. Stay healthy, bot.
Falling behind the car in front in sector 2. Hey guys, on the final lap.
Yogi, are you making a big push right now? You just made up a bunch of time.
And then I lost it all in Aquaman Rally.
Oh no. Woo. Oh, the rear end is starting to get real loose now.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Leader has finished the race.
We did it! We made it without spinning!
Alright, mate, Tracy. Good job. You did the best you could. Take it easy. 8 lap.
I have 4.8 liters left.
I got 7.5.
Oh, I see. LF said he was coasting to save fuel. Yeah, okay, I want to see my tire wear. 2.4. The rear end's 2.2. Right side is 2.2 all around. Left side's a little better.
I'm on 2.4, 2.3 on the right rear.
Slightly better than me. That was good. That was good times. Thank you for joining me in this race.
Yeah, that was fun. I guess you're not going to do the next one. I don't think you normally don't do the next one, do you?
No, yeah, I leave and I go play something else. It's so far been the best way for me not to burn out of this game, because I tend to overdo it and I lose interest.
Yeah, here you go.
So this I've managed it really well so far, and I'm happy. I'm happy with that. I don't think there's any incidents. Were there incidents for us to review? There was that, like, there was some drama between Oliveira and Badrak.
But how about that start of ours? We were side by side for a good couple corners. Oh, and look at the back. That's what happened. They crashed behind us even before the first corner. Here, somewhere here. Oh, that was Sacramento. I bet. The red Ferrari.
Oh, that's the guy. That's the guy that I said watch out. He's been crashing a lot.
Yeah, that's who it was.
See.
He had a really bad start, it looks like. I mean, he just kind of got squeezed. He was got put 3 wide. I wouldn't put it all on him. Definitely inexperience, but he had a really bad start.
Ooh.
Kind of didn't leave the Lambo very much room, but I mean, he was kind of watching his inside as well, because he knew he was going to go 3 wide and got tapped. And was that Oliveira that he hit?
Ihara he hit. Where is Oliveira?
Oh, here we go.
Oliveira's in 8th. Let's see.
Oh, Johnson.
I'm on like X8 fast forwarding. I want to see if I can see where the issue with Oliveira is. Oh, here we go. At the beginning of lap 17, Oliveira had an incident with Bertagna, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, no, they are. I don't know. Something happened to Oliveira before for him to fall back so far.
Yeah, lap 4, there's a big gap as well.
Let's see here.
Yeah, he crashed on lap 4 as well.
Okay, Oliveira breaks very late, but he's in front. That's just fine. Oh no. Oh no. Jesus, Britannia breaks like oh, there's I don't know if a brick wall would have stopped Britannia. He tried to go to the side to avoid him. He wasn't going for the dive, I think. I think he just missed it. Okay. All right. GG.
That was good.
Fly says you should stream on YouTube so he can watch you and help you.
Yeah. I guess he probably only has access to YouTube if he's working.
Yeah, exactly.
They block Twitch at my work as well.
Oh man, that was a good race. I love Imola. Like, that track suits me. I have fun there no matter what, even if I'm not performing well. I mean, okay, I shouldn't say no matter what, because I didn't have fun last time when I was like murdered. That part is not fun, but otherwise, Imola is great, in my opinion. Monza can go. Okay, friends, thank you very much for hanging out. I love you guys. I'm gonna go play some tanks. I don't know if my buddy's streaming, but if he is, he's gonna be on his Executus account, and he is. I'm gonna post it.
Wait for it.
That's where I'll be, and so if you want to stop by, that's cool. Love you guys. Ciao. Mwah. I'll catch you next time.